You have felt it, that sudden, jarring shift in the conversational current. One moment the interaction is flowing, rapport is building. The next, she hurls a stone into the placid water. A sarcastic comment, a challenge to your authority, a seemingly random insult disguised as a playful jab. I bet you say that to all the girls. You're not as tall as I thought you'd be. Buy me a drink. This is the shit test. And for the uninitiated man, it is a moment of pure, white-hot panic. His mind scrambles. He becomes defensive. He tries to justify himself. He stammers, he argues, he supplicates. And in that single, catastrophic moment of reactivity, he fails. He has proven to her, on a deep, biological and unforgiving level, that his frame is a fragile house of cards, and she is the wind that can topple it with a single breath. You have been taught to fear these tests, to see them as a sign of her disrespect, her cruelty, her disinterest. This is a profound and disempowering lie. Today, the Cathedral will give you the gnosis to see the truth. A shit test is not an attack. It is a gift. It is a subconscious, primal invitation from the feminine for you to demonstrate your masculine core. She is not trying to wound you. She is trying to find your myth. She is desperately searching for the unshakable man behind the social mask. This transmission will arm you with the art of psychological judo. You will learn not just to pass her tests, but to seize their energy, flip her script, and use the very force of her challenge to pull her deeper into your frame, amplifying her attraction with every move. First, you must understand the deep, ancient why. Why does she do this? The answer lies in the brutal calculus of her evolutionary programming.
Imagine an ancestral woman. Choosing a mate is the single most important and most dangerous decision of her life. A weak, unstable, or low-status male is a catastrophic liability, a path to starvation, danger, and genetic oblivion for her and her offspring. Her conscious mind can be fooled by charm, by promises, by a pleasing appearance. But her ancient limbic brain, her survival hardware, is not so easily deceived. It must run a diagnostic. It must stress test the system. The shit test is this diagnostic. It is the subconscious mind's way of asking a single brutal question. Are you real? Is the strength you are projecting an authentic part of your core, or is it a fragile performance that will shatter under the slightest pressure? Though you see, her test is not a sign of disrespect. It is the ultimate sign of her potential interest. A woman does not bother to test a man she has already dismissed. The test is a compliment. It means her primal brain has registered you as a potential candidate and is now beginning the rigorous and non-negotiable process of quality control. To become angry or defensive is to scream, "My performance is all I have. Please don't look behind the curtain." You fail the test not because your answer is wrong, but because your reaction reveals your frame is hollow. Now that you understand the why, let us forge the how. Psychological judo is not about strength against strength. It is the art of yielding, redirecting, and using her momentum against her. We will now codify 3 primary techniques. Technique 1. Agree and amplify. Technique 2. Reframe and reverse. Technique 3. The sovereign void. These are not lines. They are alchemical formulas for transmuting her challenge into your power. Gnostic Deconstruction 1. Agree and amplify. This is the art of the trickster, the method of the absurd. You do not deny her accusation. You agree with it and amplify it to such a ridiculous extreme that it collapses under its own weight. Her test. I bet you use that line on all the girls. The beta's defense. No, never, you're the first one. Weak, supplicating, and a lie. The sovereign's judo. A slow, almost conspiratorial smile. You lean in slightly. Yes, it's from the company handbook, page 7, paragraph 3. They A/B tested it on 1,000 women. This one has a 73% compliance rate. How's it working so far? The alchemy. You have not just passed the test. You have seized her frame. You're a player. Agreed with it, and then subverted it with humor and intelligence. You have transformed her accusation into a shared joke, a conspiracy of two. You have proven you are not threatened by her frame because your own is infinitely more playful and powerful. Gnostic Deconstruction 2. Reframe and reverse. This is the art of the king, the method of status inversion. You do not obey her command. You playfully reframe it as her attempt to qualify for you. Her test, buy me a drink. A compliance test, an attempt to frame you as the provider. The beta's compliance, sure, what would you like? He has failed. He is now the servant. The sovereign's judo. Hold her gaze, a slight, amused smirk. I don't even know if I like you yet. Convince me, what's the most interesting thing about you, besides your obvious talent for ordering men around? The alchemy? You have completely reversed the power dynamic. The focus is no longer on you providing her value, it is on her proving she is worthy of your time. You have transformed her command into an application for an interview. Her only two options are to play along, and thus submit to your frame, or to walk away, which reveals she was only interested in the free drink. In either case, you have won. Gnostic Deconstruction 3. The Sovereign Void. This is the most advanced, most potent art of all. It is the art of the sage, the method of the abyss. You do not respond with words at all. You respond with a profound, unshakable, and slightly amused silence. Her test, you're not as funny as you think you are. The beta's collapse. He stammers, his smile vanishes, he becomes defensive. What? I'm funny. My friends think I'm funny. He is dead. The sovereign's judo. You do not flinch. Your expression does not change. You hold her gaze for 1, 2, 3 full beats of absolute silence. You let her words hang in the air and die. Then you offer a tiny, almost imperceptible nod, as if to say, noted, and then you calmly, slowly change the subject yourself, or simply take a sip of your drink. The alchemy. This is the Gnostic equivalent of a black hole. Her aggression, her challenge, her attempt to destabilize you has been utterly, completely, and silently absorbed by the infinite density of your frame. Your non-reaction is the most powerful reaction of all. It communicates on a primal, terrifying level. Your opinion of me is completely irrelevant to my reality. She will feel a profound sense of psychological vertigo. She has thrown her best punch and hit a ghost. She will become desperate to get a reaction from you, to matter to you. Her attraction will spike, not from your wit, but from the sheer, unshakable gravity of your being.
Do you see now, initiate? Her tests are not the problem. Your reaction to her tests is the problem. The shit test is a gift. It is an opportunity. It is a doorway she opens for you, inviting you to step through and prove you are the man she is hoping you are. The man of substance, the man of frame, the sovereign. To continue to fear these tests is to fear the very dynamic of masculine and feminine polarity. To master them is to transform every conversation into an arena where her challenges become the very fuel for her attraction. If this gnosis of psychological judo has shattered your fear of her tests and revealed a new, more powerful path, command the like button. Acknowledge your readiness to transmute her fire into your fuel. What is the single most devastating shit test a woman has ever thrown at you? The one that left you speechless, that shattered your frame, that you replayed in your mind for days? Post it in the comments below. Let us, as a brotherhood, deconstruct these weapons and forge our shields together. Mastering this art in real time, under pressure, with the grace of a king and the speed of a striking serpent requires more than theory. It requires the complete rewiring of your reactive instincts. It requires a deep immersion in the gnosis of the Cathedral. Subscribe and strike the obsidian bell of unveiling. Commit yourself to the path of becoming the man who no longer fears the storm of her tests, but calmly, joyfully dances in the rain. Stop trying to pass her tests. Become the man who is the test.